Well, hello everybody. Happy July. Hope you all had a good 4th. Wanting to report back on June and talk a little bit about what's going on in terms of build out and a little bit about neurofeedback. As far as build out, no huge changes since we did the parent retreat, but things are progressing nicely. Still looking at a July this month move in there. The homes themselves, they'll be ready really easily. It's about all of the road base and landscaping and wanting to make sure that we've got that tied up before we actually move in. We probably get the homes done in the next 2 weeks. So anyway, very exciting to be having that moving along the way that it is. The school building and administration still is going to be a number of months, but really happy to see that moving. All right, so neurofeedback. We get plenty of requests from parents to move up the list, so to speak. It occurred to me as I spoke with Shauna, who's our technician, that there wasn't a lot of understanding on kind of how the process works. So I just wanted to speak about that. So Shauna only has 2 systems, 3, one more at the bunkhouse, but 2 systems that she can use at one time. And that really lets her go relatively quick for the number of kids that we have, but doesn't allow for everybody to get, tons of sessions or come in once a week or anything like that. And so what she does is gets a brain map done pretty quick when students come in. We try to have that done in the first month or 2 months. And then by that time, we usually have a bit of a picture of what's going on with that youngster and whether or not they're a good candidate even for neurofeedback. There's some for whom, it's really going to be minimal benefit or really none at all. And so we have this brain map and that's kind of where we stop. Everybody else, we listen to feedback from parents saying, hey, I think this might be good. Here's kind of why. That all gets taken to the therapist, so you should be talking to your therapist about neurofeedback as a possibility for your child, especially if you see some good indication that it would be helpful. And the therapist takes that to the treatment team meeting. It's once a week, and we talk through, here's the list of those that we have kind of lined up in the queue, and who goes first and who's second, and we try and prioritize where we're going to get the most bang for our buck with our neurofeedback for all of those kids. And then it's, usually a limited number of sessions. We're not going to be able to do that the entire time they're here, but where can we get really good movement in short order? So just so that you're aware of that, if you do feel like, you want to see something happen, make sure that you push that through your therapist so they can bring it up with the treatment team and recognize that there's an entire group, all of the girls and those identifying as male or whatever, all of our kids, that we need to think of all of them as we come up with our list and figure out what the speed is going to be like. So that's a big thing. I would also tell you that we just made an offer to a new therapist today, and he has accepted. We're trying to get his timeline to advance quickly. He's got to sell a home in California, and that's our biggest issue. Sell a home or get out of a contract. But anyway, that's the one thing that will hold us up getting him right away. But we did make that offer, and we have another interview with another therapist coming up today, actually. So no promises on her, but at least we're excited that Kurt will be coming soon. Hope you're doing well. Take care.